Davis region are pleading with authorities not to overlook their special needs. Many say that finding suitable accommodation was a struggle even before the flood disaster. And now those who've lost everything are dreading the search for a new home.
Yeah, what would you like?
Toynira McGregor and her 16-year-old son Annan are used to tough times. After spending a year in a caravan, they finally found a home in Lismore.
It's ruined. The house is ruined.
It was modified to meet the needs of Annan, who lives with autism, cerebral palsy, epilepsy and an intellectual disability.
The owner had given us permission to take off the shower screen.
They fled with minutes to spare as floodwaters swept through the property.
It's terrifying, especially because I'm trying to wake my child up. I'm trying to physically help him, and I'm panicking, and I can't panic.
If it takes a year to find a place to live in the best of times, Toynira McGregor says, what are the chances in the aftermath of a natural disaster like this?
The fear of being unsafe hasn't finished because I still can't protect my child's brain from having seizures, from being displaced and homeless and anxious.
Hundreds of people are staying at emergency evacuation centres, but they're often not suitable for people living with disabilities.
You might have some equipment needs, like hoists or lifters that need to lift you in and out of bed, and there are no beds in the evacuation centre other than, maybe camp beds, and, so that's an issue. And then you've also got people, that have autism who might have sensory issues.
The Premier has assured the community that people living with disabilities won't be left behind in the government's housing strategy for the region.
That's all factored in, run out by the Department of Communities and Justice to ensure that we provide housing in a way that supports the needs of those people.
For now, people like Toynira and Annan are relying on the kindness of strangers. They're currently staying in a granny flat that was offered up by someone who heard of their plight. But they can only stay for another week. After that, they simply don't know where they'll go. Bruce McKenzie, ABC News, Lismore.